Bro, drinking water making you a pussy.
It makes you look. You look so whack though.
Like, oh, I'm so thirsty.
Especially, these.
Yeah, because if you like, imagine you just fucking took a guitar into a fucking onto the stage, right? And then you're like, oh, I'm so thirsty though.
So you guys know what liquid death is?
I love liquid death.
Yeah.
I never drank it.
It's
yet.
just water in a can.
What's so delicious about it?
It does taste really good coming out of a metal can.
You know, everyone talking about the plastics.
The marketing is delicious.
So that's the whole point of this, right? So basically, they turned water in a can into $1 billion business now. They're valued like $1.4 billion. And it's just like Ryan's saying, it's just really cool branding and kind of you marketing.
Yeah.
Right? So they were created in 2017.
Whoa, $1 billion in 7 years?
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, so they just got valued at $1.4 billion.
They survived the pandemic.
In a release.
They're crushing during that.
Oh, dude. They were smart.
They're one of the first like big podcasts, like brand deals that you would see everywhere.
Everywhere. And you saw them, they really did product placement everywhere. I remember all the shows had a liquid death can in them. Didn't matter who.
I didn't know what the f this
And
was.
they had merch the way that Supreme does where like you'll just see liquid death branded random objects.
And it's just water.
water.
There's nothing, no sparkles, nothing.
They do
You could
sparkling,
get
they do
sparkling.
flavors.
They do flavors now,
You can get berry.
But they started off with just canning water.
Just flat water and sparkling.
That's how powerful marketing is. It's like they're literally just selling you water.
And it's the absurdity that the design looked so like overly badass.
Yeah.
I thought it was a beer company.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what they did, right? So part of what they did as a strategy was making it so that you could be at a bar with your friends and say like you don't want to drink, but your friends are drinking. You could get a can of liquid death and you kind of blend in, like you look like just anybody else at a bar.
Yeah, that's true. It's not like you have a Kirkland bottle in your hand or an Avion.
Yeah, where it just stands out.
You look like you're drinking out of an Affliction shirt.
And that's what they're saying.
I'm just getting hydrated right now.
They say it was the key to their success, really. Was branding, because if you looked at branding in the bottled water category, it's all about how pure it is.
Right.
how it's from Fiji.
pH.
Yeah. Bottle at the source.
It's a glacier that got melted into your bottle.
Mountain Spring.
Dude, the homie Alex, Lift guy, he went to Whole Foods or whatever, or Air One. He bought a $17 bottle of water.
Wow.
What?
It's good, but
I think he messed up.
Of course. But you look at the marketing right on it, and it's like it's health grade water.
L. It's a big L. It's like, take the L.
It's like, what is it? It's gonna rejuvenate your cells. It's like, what the fuck?
Also, like that pH balance over a period of time also just goes away anyway. You know what I mean? It's like when something's like alkalized or like pH balanced the right way, like only in that moment is when it's like at its purest level.
There's no,
Shit's for fish, dude.
pH stuff is hilarious.
Shut up.
Ionized water? What does that mean? Can
I
anyone,
don't know,
can anyone
man.
that drinks ionized water religiously tell me what?
No, not even Tom.
They zap the water with electricity.
They're the ones that say you just gotta drink it to find out.
Yeah. What are the benefits of ionized water?
They zap it with electricity.
I like
dude.
the Kangen water MLM stuff.
What's that? There's an MLM for water?
I worked in their shipping department. I used to ship out fucking machines all day
Yeah,
long.
the Kangen water machines. People with like it's like a $3,000 machine or some crazy shit. I don't know how
Bro,
much it
they
was.
shipped out like $1 million worth of machines every day.
Is that the thing that you had at the old studio?
No. Kangen was a whole different thing.
I know a guy
We
that
had a
sells
flow
it.
water thing.
I know a guy that sells it on his Instagram, and he has 2 Lambos.
So it's
MLM.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
Like you
each
can't
of those
sell
machines,
water and have Lambos unless it's fucking MLM.
each one of those machines are like 3 to 5K or some shit.
Yeah.
And then they get a fat cut every single time they
First,
sell
you gotta
one.
rent 2 Lambos, and then you gotta sell the water.
it's just filtered water. Is that what it is? Like it's like a
It
purifier.
is the filter.
Oh, okay, you're selling the filter.
Yeah.
You're selling the whole machine.
No, you're selling a healthy life.
You have my attention.
But imagine taking the risk, right? You're doing a water in a can, and you're like, well, all these water companies are doing like how great it is, how pure it is, superior levels of hydration. What if we're just gonna subvert all that and say like,
Totally defiant.
Fuck you.
So
and
cool.
it worked.
It's
so
genius.
Well.
I love it.
The disruptor brand.
They need to
Right.
do that with like a Neosporin thing. That's like, this shit won't heal you for nothing. Your wound's gonna get bigger.
Battle scars are sexy.
Ooh, what if we made ungay chapstick?
I'm gay?
Put it on.
Put it on and you ain't gay no more.
Or just call it cum stick.
Yeah.
Nah, that's gay. That's gay. No.
Maybe you want to lean into the gayness these days.
Yeah, that's gay.
Yeah, that's weird.
Gay's okay. 2024, dude.
Dude stick.
Dude stick?
Fucking like, I don't know, it's this size.
That sounds kind of gay, dude.
Well, they do that with like. They do that with like wipes though, and like Dr. Squatch and shit. Yeah.
Dude wipes.
He made it gayer. It's the shape of a dick. Dude stick. It's a dick.
Nah, it's gotta be the shape of a fucking wrench or something.
Oh yeah.
The CEO's name is Mike Cesario. Nailed it. He says we're making fun of the shit corporate marketing that everyone hates. People now spend $10 a month for ad-free services because they have no entertainment value. We're making fun of that marketing with our brand.
Yeah.
That's tight.
People love fun shit. So there's in the fitness industry, there's I think the brand's called Eleiko. They make weights, right? Just like plates and bars and shit like that. So it's very boring. But I remember they came out as a gag. They're like, we're just gonna make a 20-pound coffee mug. So even to pull it off the table, and that shit sold out.
That's sick.
So I think people just want dumb, crazy, wacky shit because people are so used to like fucking just writing.
I'll just make a coffee mug with hella adhesive, so the first time you put it down, it's stuck to the fucking table. You know what's cool though is that they did it at the right time because it's at an oversaturation of the same marketing and water that's been going on for so long.
All the brands are the same shit. Dasani, Aquafina, it's just all the same.
So it's almost like what's doing that. You have to think about like what's doing that right now. Like maybe like athleisure or like aloe is doing that too much.
And then you're also in a space where it's like everybody started going crazy about like microplastics, like if you leave your water bottle in the sun, all this stuff, and they're like, okay, here's a fucking aluminum can.
It's making our butthole smaller. That's what they say.
Apparently, one of
Did
the
they say that?
I need my
for real.
butthole to be smaller.
They say they're associating plastic consumption over like since,
Tighter asshole?
well since the 70s. They're saying that because we're plastic so massively adopted and it's the cheapest thing we can make.
Yeah.
Since the 70s, birth rates are going down, sperm rates going down.
But also tighter assholes.
smaller. Yeah, that's like it's a joke, but it's like a real fucking thing.
Or if you like anal sex, you should give a lot of plastic to.
I think it's not the asshole. It's the space between your taint. Honestly, is getting smaller.
But you
Think about
want
it,
them
Joe.
to get
Joe,
tighter butts.
It's already tight. Think about it though.
Okay.
You don't want this bitch to be like fucking apoplectic when you're trying to get in there, dude. You don't want this chick like fucking.
What'd you call me, man?
No, you don't. Imagine screaming her head off as you're trying to get that thing in there. You want it loose.
Yeah, I wish I had that problem, Steve Greene.
Do you see it yet? Do you see it? Explain it more adjectives.
All right, give them liquid death so you don't get tight butthole.
Thank you, Joe. So one of the things the CEO is saying is that musicians used to do concerts and they would want to just drink water on stage, but they were too embarrassed to just drink water because of the image and shit.
Yeah.
So they would pour water into like energy drink cans. So at least like, you know. So
What?
Yeah, so then liquid death makes
That's a
it
real issue?
Bro, drinking water making you a pussy.
It makes you look. You look so whack though.
like, oh, I'm so thirsty.
especially these.
Yeah, because if you like, imagine you just fucking took a guitar into a fucking onto the stage, right? And then you're like, oh, I'm so thirsty though.
If you imagine like Gore trying to drink a bottle of water, it doesn't look funny. Yeah.
Or could
But then if everyone knows that that's a can of water, isn't that still funny? Yeah.
It just doesn't look like this,
It
you
just,
know,
won't
like.
it just won't trigger you to notice it.
Well, also, it's considered cool now because it's also an expensive, fucking, semi-unnecessary water in a can, right? Like, it's still just water, but you're just choosing to pay for it, and the branding is at a higher thing. And it looks cooler. Everybody who does it is fucking cool.
It's crazy because they identified that people will pay to look cool. That's all it is.
Since the fucking
Yeah.
Marlboro days,
But they're just
you know
like,
what I mean?
It's also a sarcastic cool. Like that's what I like about it.
Cause like, imagine your favorite rapper coming on stage and this one had a Camelback. Just like a drink water. You're like, this guy's so fucking whack, dude. Why does he have a Camelback on?
he's thirsty, dude. Who's thirsty?
Water's just like, I don't know, it's like a sign of weakness.
Yeah,
It just looks so gay.
yeah.
Because you're thirsty.
But it's also about where, right? Because if a rapper opens his fridge up and we see water, it's fine. We don't expect
That's true.
much else. But when you're on stage at the venue with the lights, with the people, you're
And he
expected
busts
to-
out a camel.
You better be drinking Grey Goose. That's what you be. You better be doing that. Oh my god.
It's like, why is this guy being so responsible on stage? What the
We gotta
fuck?
stop drinking water on camera. We're probably looking like such fucking pussies out here.
I don't know, we need some harder water. This is fucking pussy
We
shit.
should start breathing gaseous death. You know what I mean?
We should start doing whippets on camera.
It definitely did make the marketing, the original marketing for water look so funny.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing too.
Yeah.
Ever so quickly at the end, all this stuff is always plastic, right? And
Yeah.
Liquid Death, they're basically about the cans because they're easier to recycle and shit like that. Plus, it tastes different. Like,
Yeah,
It does taste.
It does
different.
taste better.
Because I got a Smart Water that was in a metal container. Even that tastes better too.
Smart Water is doing metal containers.
Some of them, yeah.
Especially at the airport.
Like you ever buy a
for $8.
You ever get a Coke out of a plastic thing? It tastes the worst that way. Can is good, or the glass is good.
Or out of the McDonald's fountain is the best. The best. All-time best. The Sydney Sweeney of Coke.
No, we can't talk about. We talked about it earlier video.
Oh, might be.
We also talked about McDonald's off cameras. We can't talk about it now.
All right, we're gonna take it out.